Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to a Magic the Gathering Kamigawa Neon Dynasty deck. Yeah, we're going to shorten that up. But anyway, we're back in the arena. We are playing Selesnya Enchantments. Some new stuff got added, so we've got the old favorites like Hollowed Haunting, Cigar Splendor for card draw, life gain. I added a one of the Wandering Emperor just for that flash exile something big of theirs. We got Totsky for card draw, Wedding Announcement for tokens, Borrowed Time to get rid of stuff. Some of the new cards is we've got the Sagas. So this one gets a land, gets something back from the graveyard. Awesome. Scry 2, gain 2 life. First strike, great. But the big ones are Generous Visitor. So whenever you play one of your enchantments, not only can it make itself bigger, it can make other things bigger. We've got life gain. That also makes our enchantments cheaper. But the two big differences I see in my deck from other people's are I've got the Glorious Sunrise, specifically for that trample. Having something big and not being able to get through because of the Wedding Announcement chump blockers? Nah, give them +1 in trample. And the other big one, this I don't think I saw in a preview, but oh my god, it is target permanent gains hexproof. Your Rite of Oblivions, your Vanishing Verses, your any targeted removal, as well as Brutal Cathar, Skyclave Apparition, anything that wants to remove a permanent, 1 mana gets rid of it. So, unlike Veil, which only does creatures, this does everything. In terms of me, I ground my way up to Mythic. I think I'm at the bottom of the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. The only reason I go for Mythic is I want all the free stuff the game will give me. So let's queue up a game and see how it does. Kamigawa is still very new, so I'm sure anything anybody plays will be new, different, and might be awesome for a day, and then someone will solve it, and then their stuff is more awesome. Okay, we've got a couple of 1-drops. Yeah, this is good. Oh, one other thing I forgot in my thing is Legendary Land. Channeling is not a spell, so they can't counter it. So you can pay 3, deal 4 damage by getting rid of a land. Great stuff, but we want it as an untapped white. Buff our guy. Set up the top of the deck. I don't think I want Celestis. I think I want... Next turn I'm going to play that, and then I'll have... Yeah. Celestis is good for card draw and life gain, but I'm not quite sure it's what I want right there. I want Cigar Splendor, Hollowed Haunting, or Glorious Sunrise. Fading Hope is fine. Fading Hope on their turn means that they probably don't have a Jawari. Which means I'm free to play the Wedding. Oh, that doesn't bother me at all, and I want First Strike Awesomeness. Yeah, might as well. We're gonna get a token anyway. No, he didn't foretell Doomscar, so he doesn't have Doomscar. What do we think he has? More bounce, counters, Teferi. More Revelry. Okay, he doesn't get the card draw. But he's got a lot of critters. Well, let's buff up my first striker. Now do I want Celestis? I still don't think I do, and he's not playing big creatures. And I definitely want to draw a card. I was really hoping for not a land, but whatever. We flipped the announcement. He seems... No, never mind. He found land. I'm going to keep that in hand because I don't have any enchantments anyway. Okay. I mean, in my enchantment deck, I've way overdrawn on lands, and I haven't really put enchantments on the bottom. Just 2 Celestises and a Wanderer. Wanderer? Wandering. I think those were good scries, but I need enchantments in my enchantment deck. That's Doomscar. There's no way that's not Doomscar. So, might as well swing out, he gets the chumps, and then this gives Indestructible as well as Hexproof. I'm like, you gotta block the 6. I just now looked at my opponent's name to say, hey, opponent, but TWJM, yeah, I don't know. I'll take the card draw. I actually have a way of getting that back. That's fine by me. Did you give me card draw when you actually had Doomscar? See if we draw something else. Totsky is good. Do you have the other Doomscar in hand, TWJM? Nope. Well, this seems like a case for Totsky. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, TWJM. And I finally got to the enchantment card draw part of that last game, and then he gave up. But it seemed like he was rather short on land. Oh, this is not a good hand. 2 lands, 2 4-drops, and a whole bunch of 1/1s that don't do much and going second. This is better. I don't know if I'll need the Wanderer, but wondering. Oh, going second versus haste. That's bad news. Oh, and we even got a slow open. Gotta love going second versus hasters. We're already down 7 life. Yeah, I think they've got a bug with these sagas are way too fancy. Even with monster graphics, it's bugging out computers. So you can't reconfigure unless you drew a land. Oh, never mind, he just had the damage spell in hand. I would actually like a land. I mean, do I keep that up? No. I need more blockers. When did he target? One on the left. No attacks. Wow. Well, let's start gaining life. I mean, just absolute perfect draw. Well, that seems like a chump and a kill. Oh, I wish I had one of my guys that makes stuff cheaper. Scry, see what we find. Like, I don't have enough land to cast two of them. And let's gain life. Ah! I mean, Jesus. Like, what an absolute monster of a top deck. Just ridiculous. Well, kill you, and I think I'm just dead. Yeah, maybe I could have survived that, but when you're up against top deck gods, there's not a whole lot you can do. That last game I would have killed for one of my 7 or 8 removal enchantments that I never saw. That's not great, but that is. So keep, and we're going first. Hopefully you live. Cost reduction, finding land, that's all good stuff. I need one more green for the glorious sunrise. And that plus Totski is really good. Ooh, I can do this. I can do both. It's too bad that doesn't grab basic land, but grabbing a plains is good enough. Okay, what can you do for 4? Lina is good, but not great. Decline. Totski. Nothing like an indestructible card drawing squirrel. Green land. Wedding announcement's good. Flying trample, huh? But not haste. Oh, no, never mind, that gives it haste. I forgot. Okay, removal enchantment. Oh, and that only does 4 damage. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so we want to do... And we'll make Totsuki bigger. Oh, I could have killed Elena if that's how he chose to block. See if we can't get a card draw out of this. Okay, green land, please. Still not a green land. Okay, what are you learning for? Counters or enchantment removal? Card draw, okay. And right now he can do 3 mana. Yeah, that's getting a bit ridiculous. So again, I would like one of my... Oh, no, I guess only the 3 mana one will work. Circlet Confinement won't, because that's mana 3 or less. Gain some life, draw some cards. Green mana is good. I want to keep 1 green mana up, so we'll play this, which then makes him even stronger. Well, we're getting some card draw going. We're at 18 life, so that's good. And that is a 10-10, but he's down to 5 life. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
Ancient magic may be our only hope.
4 blockers.
What a good wolf.
Yeah, sure, but I'm pretty sure Trample is going to get me through this. And +1 in Trample. You don't have enough blockers. And just for fun, get rid of that. And Trample still goes through. Yep. Glorious Sunrise for the win. Yeah. When playing something that wants to use aggressive creatures, Trample is just the way to go. Okay. Reduction. Hopefully I draw land. And like, this card is great, but if you don't survive the early game, you just don't get any value from it. If you can survive with a turn or 2 of this on the battlefield, you are just off to the races. Rank 371. Symphoneers. And speaking of hasty deck. I do like the new Kamigawa lands. I should get those. Annoying, but to be expected. Okay, a lot of 1/1 nerds. I think we just get this down. Like, I'm not going to draw any extra cards with it this time. That's annoying. Can I please get some removal? No. We gotta do this. I need the land. But yeah, no wedding announcements, no removal. Hollowed Haunting is here, but I don't have any way of casting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I can count on the field. 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think we're just dead. Like, the removal cards are in this deck. I know they are. Nope. Okay. We're done. I could have gotten my lifelinker back, but if you don't draw any wedding announcements or any removal versus a hasty creature deck, you just die. But at least creature decks are fast. I go first. Celestis fixes mana if I draw the third land. Fingers crossed for a green land, people. Yeah, those are nice. Or just a land. Fingers crossed for a land. Yes, but he of course played that, and so now I can't cast anything. Son of a... Okay, fingers crossed again for a green land. Or not. So I think we just got mana screwed. Maybe I should have mulliganed, but I should be able to draw a green land in this deck. I mean, frickin' Thalia just screwed me there. So I got it, but it's a bit slow. If I play that, that only leaves me with 2. So I guess I play this because it's ramp. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Not a whole lot you can do when they tax your cards and you don't draw any land, so even if they hadn't taxed it, would have been in trouble. Okay, definitely not keeping a one-lander. Oh, I dropped out of the numbers. Darn. The nice thing is, once you do rank up, you can't de-rank by losing. Hello, opponent. Well, I guess we'll pause you and see if they appear. And they're back. And first mulligan, a one-lander. Oh my god. So I think we just lost. I had to mulligan 3 times to get more than 1 land. So you get me a land, but I need 3. You scry. So that means you and you. Oh god, I gotta return 3. I guess we go for the scry. Oh, that's awful. And the shuffler got me on that one. I mean, 3 mulligans with 1 land is not right. There's enough land in this deck. I've been flooded too many times to think that I need more land. But when your opening hand only has 3 and you only has 1 and you mulligan and it only has 1 and you mulligan, it's like, yeah, you're just gonna lose. Alright, we'll keep that as green and scry. Tatsuki on land. Do it like this. This will get us the second white source. And Tatsuki can't be countered, so the question is, no, this doesn't have haste. I forgot this comes in with Summoning Sickness. Oh, well, they are a ramper as well. Nothing to get back. And I'm gonna go for Haunting because they can't counter it right now. And they don't have a permanent to grab either. Good, I was afraid he might try to discard to get environmental sciences back, but that doesn't work. Are you gonna wipe? Probably. Or not. Uncounterable squirrel. And bouncing the squirrel. Bouncing the saga. Fateful Absencing the saga. Okay. Double Fateful Absence. Double Fateful Absence. Okay. Will I see one of my removal sagas? No. Wedding Announcement is good, but do they counter it? And the squirrel does squirrel things. Oh, that sucks.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. You're done.
That's awful. Not a whole lot I can do. When you got a mulligan as much as I did, I don't have much of a choice.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
No blocks. Come on, opponent. And land. Land is not particularly useful. Well, it is very tough to win when none of your confinements or borrowed time show up to allow you to remove this stuff in your way. The deck is fun to play, but I don't think it's a top tier deck. I enjoyed it. You get some card draws, you can get some really fun wins, but when you don't draw any of your removal enchantments to get rid of stuff, you're just behind. And I got, well, let's see, how many lands do I actually have? 21, but then, no, I got 2 Celestices. I guess they get countered. Okay, maybe I got to put in a couple more lands. But I've been flooded in so many games, I didn't think I was that short. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy it. It's a fun deck to play, but don't expect to be owning the ladder with it. I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy playing the games.